Hi, Leo Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Leo. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I'm going to be doing a 3-card spread of mind, body, and spirit. And then I'll clarify those 3 cards. I have already pre-shuffled both of the decks, but I will shuffle just a few more times for each of those and then begin your read. This is going to be the clarifying deck, so we'll move this out. And I'll go ahead and shuffle here for Leo Moon. And I'm not taking reversals. Okay, let's see what your first card is for the mind. We have Judgment. And what I'm asking is if this is a judgment call being made or judgment being placed. I feel like it's judgment being placed towards you. And I'm getting that it was initially what was coming to me is that you're making a judgment call. Or there's a situation of judgment that is coming through, a day of reckoning, reaping what one has been sowing. Or just bringing about, making a decision for yourself that's actually making a significant change is what I'm getting here. I do see that cross that's in the center of that horn. And it's just being aid that's coming through. So maybe that is also what is happening for you, where you do feel like I'm just seeing a surrender. And this being spoken, you possibly praying, asking for assistance and help and guidance. And because you're making the correct decisions for yourself, respecting yourself, maintaining your integrity, and also respecting boundaries, I feel that this is making a change connected to you and then anyone who is connected to the decision that you're making. And I also see that this is quick, fast aid. Like I'm seeing this as fire that's coming through to assist and support you coming from divine. Now this may be a situation connected to, some programming that's related to the American family is what I'm hearing. That may just be put together for the sake of being together where there may be a child is what I'm getting. Or what I'm getting to is making the change from within that programming and it actually making a change towards what is true representation of what it is that you are standing for, what is true to you. And this being, a blended family or a relationship or a connection connected to a soulmate that's coming together where there's a destined situation here for you, where you're to be a part of this family. Having a masculine energy as a role of leadership, being able to be this feminine, that's in the comfort of the man. Almost think, just being protected. And then this cute little soul here where I'm getting it being connected to the sun card, being present as a result of what is here. On that flip side, now, that whole thing that I just picked up connected to programming, that looks completely different to me as I say that. where I'm getting, more of the masculine energy, feeling that they're obligated and having the weight of the world on their shoulders. Codependent feminine energy that's here just due to the baby's presence, who's completely innocent in all this in both aspects. I also noticed that the water back here is yellow. Golden energy is also coming through. This energy of rebirth is also coming through as well. This is a card of 20. It breaks down to a 2. I'm getting High Priestess connections here. And then also any energy like that 2 of Cups is coming through significantly. And this is also right before the World card here too. So this is coming towards the end of a manifestation cycle. Coming into a significant ending so that a new beginning can take place. And then for some of you, it doesn't even have to be about who's in the center of this card here. It just could be speaking to there being certain awakenings that you're seeing and that you're aware of. And some of this taking place because of the changes that you've made from within yourself. It could even be the family connection that you've had as a child, and this child possibly being even you. And because of the decisions that you're making, there's a repair that's taking place here for you, where you're being taken care of overall. This is all designed to come through in the way that it does so that significant change for the better can take place. And this is actually right after the Sun card. So take what resonates for you for that. I got quite a bit there. And this is in the mind. So definitely something I feel that is being focused on and also being manifested heavily. I'm just getting, a call for fairness and balance and justice. And this being the actual judgment call that's coming through to create that change. Let's see what we have for your body. Wow. Well, that's awesome. All right, so we have justice. So this is just confirming what I just said. And this being in the body, this is actually, what is your manifestation. Your manifestations are coming into fruition here. So as above, so is below. That might even be the title. A lot of you may be in powerful magician mode where you're able to manifest and create just like that. And I only say that because of of the way that these cards came out and just unfolded completely just as I said. Even though this is right before judgment, with this being an 11 here, I just feel that this is again about a cycle, wanting to manifest the end of a karmic cycle. Justice is being served in this situation where fairness and balance are coming through for you because things have been very imbalanced. You may have seen a significant period for yourself of being on the opposite side of the scale unfairly. And so this is being brought through for you. And I'm speaking from the place of integrity. You may have, that energy of a cross watcher or those on that other side who are catching this message. And for those who are on that side of, not choosing the route of integrity, balance is being restored where things are being made right. And not to say that anything that was done was bad, but if it hurt anyone else, any actions that hurt anyone, that's going to be set accordingly and be made sure that things are made right and made just. And that's why we have this here. This is another 2, with this being a 1 and a 1. And this is also the High Priestess energy. I just feel a lot of you are in your power because of a situation that may have happened. And you're really like standing your ground is what I'm getting. But also the universe seeing you through and supporting you to really create significant change for the better. I do see the veil energy that's here in the purple, connected to the crown chakra and the third eye. And then this sword of truth being here. A lot of this, could be your energy here as well, with this being the polarity energy for you of Aquarius here with the 11th house energy that's present. So you just standing for your truth and what you know to be true, and what's right and what's fair, and calling for balance, representing truth. And because you're representing this is coming out into play here for you. So it's just that strong energy of as within, so is without, as above, so is below. I do see that sword pointing up, and not just giving me the energy of the truth from the heavens, and displaying truth to anyone, reflecting truth back if anything's been unfair, and it just being completely effortless. I see you all too as very balanced. I'm getting that high priestess seeing that foot there. I'm getting like all the chakra colors, even though there's hints of certain colors that may be missing, but I'm getting all of the colors here. I see red, orange, yellow, blue, green, and then the indigo and the violet energy, and even the white light connected to the crown that leaves that crown chakra energy, and the crown being on top to represent the strength and the power of this and how it is that you're manifesting and bringing this in, but this also being served here for you. That is awesome. All right, let's see what we have for your spirit card. This is super. Even with the one and the one, I should mention that coming together as the two, that's going to apply to any of that two energy that was also mentioned with the mind card. This could even be a particular person who's going through a particular experience where you're bringing in justice. Let's see what we have for spirit. Staying strong. And in the staying strong, we have the result of what's being manifested. Taming the beast is what I'm seeing here. This is a card of 8. These energies are interchangeable with their numbers, so I think that's very interesting too. That's pretty cool. But this being a lion energy, I'm not getting this as being you. I feel like this is taming the inner beast from within, and because you have decided to do this for yourself, if you're seeing anything outside of yourself that represents any of that irrationality connected to what you know to be true, on that opposite side of the Leo lion, you're not standing for it. You're taming it and making sure it's taken care of, is what I'm getting there. But overall, with this strength card just being here, you're being very strong in your spirit. You have a strong spirit. You're being seen for it, being recognized for it, being very loved and adored for it. This is that energy of also what I was getting here with you coming into your power. The fact that we have a card of Leo here and a card of Aquarius speaks to the wholeness from within you, and this being in the body and spirit, your mind being very strong, but you also having someone possibly here who's going through a significant phase of transformation. This also applying to you both, or the energies you're connected to are going through a transformation. And you're just staying strong with it, very strong with it. 8s are connected to prosperity, but it's also 8th house energy of Scorpio. I do see the energy of purity here with the white, and the gracefulness of Venus energy is what I'm getting, with that wreath around the head there. And your ruler is the sun. So the fact that, we have this card that comes out meeting your energy, the next energy and the next step is that Judgment card, with this being in the mind. So it just confirming that embracing energy I was getting, where that 19, the sun card, is coming through. You really stepping into that and honing in your energy. Feeling, what is true for yourself, and if anything outside of you does not match that, you are bringing this in. A lot of yellow that's present here too. I do feel that speaks to the magician power from within you that I was also picking up on, the color of Gemini being yellow. But this also being about your happiness and protecting your happiness. And making sure that, again, as within, so is without, that you're being met with what you know is rightfully meant for you. 8s are also, I'm getting the karma symbol, the infinity symbol, sideways 8. That also being connected to your polarity energy of Aquarius with Saturn. Being a part of this, Saturn being one of the rulers for Aquarius. So very, very nice. This is a beautiful read here for you to show significant change that is coming about here for you because you are doing what's best for you. Things being made right and being made fair here too. And I get this as being a lot of you here. This polarity energy. Not so much here. This just may be, what it is that you're bringing in due to representing this. But holding this in your mind and this just being about the call for fairness, balance, and justice, truth, honesty, and integrity. On the bottom, we have the Chariot. This being that great conqueror energy. Having the balance from within masculine and feminine, the two moons I see here. I see another moon here, but I'm just getting that being the strong representation of you being overall balanced from within yourself. This being that polarity energy. And this also being masculine energy where we have feminine energy that's present here. So seeing that and saying that, I'm definitely getting that this may apply to someone that you have been connected to, may have moved on from, with this being right before the World card here. And you making a decision possibly here too with that 2 energy and the 2 of Swords or either the 2 of Wands being a part of that. As I say that, I see this here. And I'm also getting a new contract here, possibly moving forward towards a new contract where it's going to be fair and balanced and just. And what it is that you're wishing for. I'm hearing fair treatment. So moving towards this, being very balanced overall, doubled over here as I get the black and the white horse, that being more High Priestess energy I'm getting. This is a card of Cancer, so totally makes sense here. But more that 2 energy that's speaking to the balance, being safe and protected, following your guidance, having trust and faith and knowing. Almost like moving in. I'm seeing like, there being movement into what is unknown. But I do get to, it's embracing this 8 energy and having the faith to know, being strong to know that as you move forward without knowing, that you know everything that you need to know and just relying and surrendering. And that takes me back to this energy here. Connected to you and not the energy that I was getting outside of you. 7s are connected to the Libra energy where I was getting that Venusian energy. Venus being one of the rulers, the ruler of Libra. Also being the ruler of Taurus. 2 energy is connected to Taurus as well, so you may have Taurus in your chart. But I get the 5 for the Hierophant and the 2 for the High Priestess. And this being a connection of there being movement forward towards this. It being destined for you. So I do feel, whatever cycle it is you're going through, if it's not, what it is that you're seeking, you're making the call to move on and away from this so that you can move into what is designed and meant for you, is also what I'm getting here. After analyzing, observing, doing what you need to do in a very patient and calm manner too, is also what I'm getting. 7s are also about angelic message of being on the right path. So overall, with this being on the bottom and what we have here, just speaking to you definitely doing what you need to do, doing the right thing for yourself, and definitely being on the right path, being very, very balanced, but also very guided and protected. Let's get to your clarifiers, and we'll clarify the Judgment card. Okay, we have the King of Wands here. And just because this almost came out in reversal energy, I do see, even in the upright, I see someone who is very much connected to a sexual energy. Like I was going to say connected to the D, where they may have learned certain behaviors and acted out in this way. Being connected to you, it affected you in a certain way. But this helping you with the lessons connected to childhood, what may have been learned, is also what I'm getting here. Someone who represents, a community person or someone who is very well known, who's an emperor energy, great at building, having empires, possibly being a boss. I do see this being a younger person, but I also see this being someone who may have been stuck in their past, having some issues, needing to work with the fire energy, with this being a fire card. This could also even be, someone who is quick to offer their wand before the cup, is what I'm hearing. And then with wands, we have this being your energy, and then also Sagittarius, Aries, and a Fucus. This being that father energy, possibly it being this energy here, feeling like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders, being a part of that programming that I was picking up, and that being the energy applicable to this person. The upside of that energy, where I was getting this being about more of what is to be learned for you and what it is that you're seeking, and, to be true for yourself. That coming through for you. And it could even apply to this person here, but I'm getting this being more about the programming for this person here, and you making a judgment call connected to this, moving towards that fairness, balance, and justice, and what it is that you rightfully deserve, or you may have been mistreated, connected to sexual energies, however that may be for you. Let's clarify the justice card. We have the Six of Cups. I'm just getting that connection to the nostalgia energy and then the child energy being a part of this. But this is the soulmate card. I was getting a lot of happiness here too. That coming from your sun energy. And then it being even more heartfelt, I feel, because of this being a part of your moon sign and the depths of that. This eclipse energy, I do feel, may have been very, very, very significant for you as Leos, where more of the energy, because the energy was surrounding Aries and Taurus, may have gone that way. But I do feel that a lot of you may have seen significant transformations and changes take place in your life over these last few weeks or so. And it's still resonating. Six energy is Virgo energy. Sixth house energy. And then even a 9 energy is also coming through, connected to the Hermit. But yeah, this is a soulmate energy. So definitely could just speak to, what's happened here. Connection to a soulmate, a certain cycle connected to a past life soulmate. But then also, because you're doing what's necessary for yourself, this is about things balancing out where you are receiving the joy and the happiness that you're meant to feel and to have in your life. And it just going back to you being that Leo energy, and the Sun card being a representation for you, and that being one of the happiest cards in the deck. This is Cups, water energy, chalices is what we have here for this deck. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. I'm also getting to, this could be, how it is that you're dealing with certain cycles, just being a part of your purpose in this lifetime, and definitely closing the door, making the judgment call when it comes to this energy, when it has to do with certain soulmates that you've had to deal with in this lifetime, and really putting your foot down and setting the stage for no longer allowing energies that I was picking up on a negative vibe connected to this. And having standards about yourself, it being about that taming the beast there too. And the irrationality that may have come with this energy of a King of Wands. And possibly being 6 different individuals here. Or 2 individuals dealing with third-party situations. Take what resonates. It could be both. Okay, let's clarify your last card, the Strength card. Part of the beast here with this King of Wands, I just feel like it's that sexual energy that's being spread around. There being no cup connected to this, even though these are soulmates. And the reason why is because of this, of withholding. This being the minor card for the Emperor, where there's just great withholding. And you're laying the smack down on this. Anyone that has been, I'll take that as confirmation. Anyone that has been withholding, you just realize that you don't deserve that and you do deserve love. And so because of the experience that you've had here, it's coming to an end. I see a 10 here as I say that. 10s being about endings, coming into new beginnings. They also break down to a 1, speaking to that new beginning, but also your magician power and energy. What it is that you've dealt with, how that all has come about for you to help you to feel deep from within as your moon energy, to really bring about to the surface the power that you know from within, that you've always had from within you. Healing, helping to heal you, but also bringing into recognition the true magician and the power that you do have to be able to overcome and to create and make change for the better. And that's what you're doing. So the soulmate ties and connections that you're closing are connected to withholding, not receiving what it is that is rightfully meant for you, and it possibly even being dealt and given to others as a part of some programming that may not even deserve it. And I'm speaking to this energy here and not the child. The child always being protected. They have nothing to do with it. 4s are about stability. It's also connected to the strong Cancerian energy that was coming through with the High Priestess and then the Chariot card. And then Pentacles is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And that's it. This being lesson energy here that you are a part of for certain Emperor energies that have been very imbalanced due to certain programmings, and you just assisting and supporting this, having to go through this yourself, this being lessons learned here for you too. But I do feel that you may be a part of these individuals' lives to help them for the betterment of themselves, but for the betterment of all here too. And your job is done. You've done a very successful job. This is a winning card here too of overcoming. Moving on into something new here for you. We have the energy of endings, and you have a new beginning that's coming here. And then also an instance here with that being a card of 20, the World card being a card of 21, moving into a new phase with the 0 card of the Fool card. And then that Magician card being the next card after the Fool card in a new cycle. So honing in your skills to be able to bring about a new cycle for yourself, and then just completely boss into that new cycle to really create what it is that you wish to see for yourself, having learned from the situation here. As within, so is without. As above, so is below. On the bottom, we have the Tower. And I just get this being totally connected to the decisions that's been made. This being that judgment call, you bringing in the Tower of a situation of foundations that have not been stable, that have been built on deception, lies, negativity, programming, and it being necessary, it not being anyone's fault. This just being, the certain ways that all of us have come up and what it is that we've learned, it being karmatic and coming together in a connection in whatever kind of way, moving accordingly, and then you really learning your lesson and doing what you need to do to make change. Some people go through these cycles, and you may have gone through these cycles time and time again, but now at this point in your life, you're really not having it. And the Tower definitely confirms that and everything that was coming through here. This is a card of 16, coming together to create the 7. I just feel that because you've made a decision already, for some of you, it may not be all of you, to move forward into new. This is it's bringing a foundation of falsity down. And the 2 people energy I was getting connected to third party, you're ending third party situations. And this just being a significant, possibly a mind-blowing event here, where energies like this may have completely taken advantage of you as this Leo moon energy. And you're just making it known that those cycles are completely closing. And it's really done. It's really over. It's really time for change for everyone. I see this as a 10 of endings towards the 6 of cup energy, that soulmate energy. All right. Beautiful reading, Leo Moons. This was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.